Hi again, friends. It's Joni at Granny J Clay. Thank you for stopping by again. I sure appreciate it. I just uploaded a video on these ornaments, and I did not show you how to make the front of the ornament, but I did show you what I did on the back. And now they are finished, and I have to drill at the top, but I wanted to show you what I'm going to use. I ordered these on the internet. I have a gold, let's see, here we go. Gold, I don't know if you can see that well enough here. Can you see it? I think so. Gold and silver hooks, and you hook them at this end, and then you hook them on the tree up here. So I've got several of those, and so that's, once I drill them, I'll put those in. I used to put ribbons or twine or something in there, but this will make it easier, I think. And once you get it in the hole, then I just pinch it shut a little ways. And sometimes you have to twist this to, if you don't want to hang it on the Christmas tree sideways, then all you have to do is turn it. Just twist that wire a little bit, and then you can hang it the other way. So the ornament is forward. Anyway, so it's that one, and then that one. But I was going to show you the backs and how I don't want to show those two together because, you know, these are the two green ones. Aren't those pretty? And red and blue. And then silver and purple. And then this one is that gorgeous color. What do I call that? I forgot again. It is called Paradise. It's this one. Oh, I love that color. Just so happened to be the one I chose for that. I really like that one. So I'm going to show you now how to do this. Before I do that, let me show you something else. I have, on the last video I told you that I forgot this one too, this little one. On the last video I told you that I had watched a YouTube, or several YouTube videos actually, of the garden answer with Laura and her husband Aaron. And her mom and dad own Andrew's Seed Company out in Washington, Ontario, Washington. And the video that I watched, they were doing a little bit of a, I don't know, show and tell video at the Seed Company, or the Garden Center is what they call it, for her mom and dad. And one of the things they showed were these ice skates. I've got to show you. I put this over here. It's not an ornament for the tree. They're together as one, and they're about 7 inches by 6 inches or so. But they're green velvet, and then this little tan fur at the top. I just thought they were darling. And when I was a little girl, we ice skated all the time. We lived across the street from an ice skating pond, just kitty corner from our house. Just all we had to do is walk out our front door and over onto the ice skating pond. And this just brings back warm memories. So I think I told you about Monica, Laura's sister. She helped me order these, and I received them, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago or so. But I wanted to show you what I was talking about. Aren't they cute? They had other gold, or they had other velvet, green velvet ornaments, and I thought, wouldn't they be gorgeous on a flocked tree? We don't have a flocked tree, but I would have ordered some ornaments too, but we don't have a flock tree. They'd be kind of blah on my green tree. Anyway, that's what I'm showing you that I ordered from them. If you ever want to order something from them, or you want to see that video, go to Garden Answer on YouTube with Laura and her husband Aaron. Okay, moving right along. Here is the leftover clay that I had. I just rolled it up. This has purple in it. This is blue. This is gold. This is that paradise color. And then I have already rolled out the red, and let's see, what else did I have in there? Blue, maybe, a red and green. And so it leaves a speckled background, but I didn't want to waste these, so I mixed these two together and rolled it out. I will do the same with these eventually. And now I'm going to show you what I did as far as making the imprint here with the glitter. And I want to move these because I tend to get glitter absolutely everywhere, even if I try not to. No. Okay. Okay, so let's begin. Now, for this one, I have an old, and look how old it is. It's kind of beat up. I've cut pieces off of it to use it in different ways. But this happens to be the stencil that I used for, which one was it? Oh, let's see, let me get this one out here. For this. So that's how that came out. And so what I do is, once I've rolled the clay out, and I rolled my clay out on a 0 on my Atlas 180. Let me get my wire out of the way here just a second. Having a problem keeping this out of the way. It doesn't want to stay out of the way. Okay, you get what you get when you come to this channel. All right, there. Maybe it'll be staying out of the way now. So you can either do it this way. I would lay it down and I would just roll over it with this, with my acrylic roller. And then I would take whichever glitter color I wanted, and I would sprinkle it all over it. And then I would take it and just kind of rub it on. And then I would push it off as much as I could. And then hopefully some of it would go onto this paper. And if not, then I could always brush it off onto the paper and put it back into my bottle. So I try to save as much glitter as I can that way. However, the other one that I've done is, let me just grab these out and see what I've got. See what might be available. Here's the one that I used for the for that one ornament that I just showed you. So pretty. Anyway, here's another one that I used. I think it was for the gold. I don't know if you can even see that very well, for the gold ornament. And this has the spruce twigs on it. I used that, if you can see it. This one, I love this one. It just showed the holly leaves and the berries. So pretty. And all I did was I picked out the side that bulged out so that when I laid it on the clay, it would push into the clay and make an indentation. Here's another one that's similar, but those are smaller. And I could always do that one. Here is one that has some really pretty, let's see if you can, I don't know if I put something in there, if you could see it. Probably not. I can't tell for sure if you can see that, but those are snowflakes. So take that over here. And this looks like it's got kind of twigs, branches, and also holly and holly leaves. And oh, this is another one that's very similar to that one. Another one that's similar. And this has lights. That's kind of pretty. This has lights on it. And this has just kind of got a berry and some leaves to it. You can kind of see that now when they do the print like that. That's nice. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. Okay. Oh, here's one that you can see that has snowflakes. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And this one has just snowmen. I think what I'm going to try and do is possibly this one. I'm not exactly sure, but I wanted to do it right away after I got finished with that other one. Let me just see a minute here. I've got some other ones back here. That's what I'm looking at. Trying to see what I can see. It's kind of really pretty to put. I might use this one. I am going to use this one. Put some flowers on it. I like the flower idea. Even at Christmas. I think I will use this. Now I have to use this side. That's the puffy side. So I'm going to bring this in now. And what I'm going to do is, you can spray water on here if you want to. I did not do that. I just actually forgot to do that when I was doing it the first time, and I thought, oh no, it's going to really stick, but it didn't. So what I do is I just lay it down. Make sure I'm in here and screen. And I'll go like that. Now, I would generally bring this in and rub it on here, but what I do is I take a piece of my patty paper because it goes easier. This just kind of sticks to it otherwise. And I'm just going to go over it like this and just push it down. I do have a burnishing, let me show it to you, a burnishing soap that I've used several times, either this round one or, where's my oval one? I got two sizes. But this seems to really, I can really put some force behind it when I use this. So that's what I do. I just rub as best I can. Let's see how this goes. Okay. I talked about Laura and Aaron and Garden Answer, their YouTube channel. I really hope you check them out because, and I get nothing for saying that, but they're just good and wholesome people. They live out in Ontario, Washington area. And I don't know, I just so enjoy them. Laura is incredibly knowledgeable. She knows her stuff. They're just a young couple, 2 little kids. Anyway, I got 2 sets of the ice skates, by the way. I'm going to gift the other set. And I won't say to who because they might be watching, but I am going to do that. Let's see. That's kind of boring, isn't it? Just to sit and watch me do this, but this is how I do it, so I just thought I would show you how I do it. It's messy. Let me just tell you that. It is, you know how glitter is. It's just messy. Let's see, I'll put that up there. Now I'm going to take this off. Let's see, maybe I'll come this way first. Make sure. Sure, wouldn't I say it now that you don't have to spray it and it wants to stick. But I usually have to try to give it a little bit of a push anyway when it comes this way. Okay, here we go. It's a-coming. It's coming. Maybe I'll just turn it over and pull it off. Very slowly but surely. This one wants to stick more than the other ones did, that's for sure. I'm not sure why. Okay. There it is. Now, it kind of came apart in different places. I think I'll put it over. I'll cut it off over this way. Let me cut some of this off. I won't need it all. So I'm going to cut some of it off. There. And up here. A little bit of it off anyway. Okay, I'm going to pick it up and kind of look at it. I missed a spot right about there, but if I can put it kind of at a slant that way, that would be good. Okay, I'm going to get my... I absolutely love this blue, so you're going to have to bear with me on the blue. It is such a pretty color. Okay, and this is the one that is called Marine Blue. Now I'm just going to come and sprinkle like this. Okay. And then I just do this. I just make sure all the clay is covered in case I want to use it. Okay, now you don't want to overdo it, but you want to push it down into the clay a little bit. All right, I'll wipe my hands off over the garbage can over here. Now what I'm going to do is take this up. Wait, I gotta make room for my... I'm going to bring in my tile. I think I've told you about these tiles. The 6-sided tiles that you can get at Home Depot. Love these. They're a matte finish. Love these. They're a little bit bigger than those square ones, you know. I got to move my ice skates or they're going to be full of glitter. Okay. All right. Okay, and I'm going to kind of wipe down here before I get it all over the place. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to come over to the garbage can and I'm going to flip it over and get rid of some of that. See? I just flipped it over and I'm going to set it on my tile. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to make a crease down here. I'm going to hold my bottle of glitter over the garbage can and pour this back in. And just like that, it's done. So it's not too bad, but it still is glitter, and you know how that is. Glitter just wants to go everywhere and on your hands and every place. I was wearing gloves when I was making some of these, and I thought, oh boy, I'm not sure why I need to wear gloves for that. So now what I'm going to do is take my tape and remove. So I'm going to bring this over here, but I'm going to set it on something. Let's see here. I'm just going to set it on here so it doesn't walk all over the place. It's gotta... There. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to come in with my strapping tape. And like I said, I used to use Scotch tape, and I still do sometimes, but you've got to see how this works. I just lay it down. Let's see, maybe I'll come down here. And very lightly put my hand over it and pick it up. You see how much it picks up? Do you see? And yet it won't take the, there you go. Do you see that? It won't take off the glitter that is in the indented areas. So I just do this until I get rid of all that extra that I don't want. Grab the other part, okay. Sometimes I get the strapping paper or tape wrapped around a finger and I can't get it off. I don't know how I do that, but I do. It's goofy. See how pretty that is? And then if you have that on an ornament, it might pick up, you know, some of the indented area, but not a lot. Just don't sweat the small stuff. It's okay. Let it pick up whatever it picks up and work with what you have left. That's how I see it anyway. Okay. Oh, do you see how beautiful that is? And you know, you can do it with your Pearl X powders as well, but you can do it with glitter. Look at that. You can just do it with glitter. Yeah. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. And some over here on the edge. And you know, once you make your ornament, or you cut it out, I put it on here because I want the ornament to stay right on this tile, and then I just take it up and bake it like that. But if you need to take some of it off, you can take Q-tips, dip it into alcohol, and get some of the excess off if you don't want it on there. You know, you're going to find that you're going to always have a little excess, but I think it's pretty. Now, this particular clay had glitter in it because I used the leftover clay from my other ones. So I think this is going to be my last strip. I'm going to come up here, bring it that way, come here, take it that way. So what I'm trying to say is you'll see some glitter on it, some extra glitter. But the clay itself is mixed, has glitter mixed in with it, so you're not going to get it all off anyway. I think that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. You see it lifted up a little bit right there, but no big deal. It's just pretty. It's so pretty. Now, I got these, oh goodness, several years ago. I ordered some copper cutters from Aunt Holly's. They're no longer in business. She and her husband had a business, and her husband got sick. They were a little bit older. Let's see, do I want to make another tree? Oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Do I want to make another ornament? I like that too. I don't know. Let's see here. I think I might go kitty corner like this. Let's see if I can get a couple of things off of this sheet. Okay. I don't know if that's going to fit. You know what I've been doing is I've been using the small cutter and cutting things for little small necklaces or for earrings on the stuff that's left over. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it right now. And then I just kind of push that around a little bit, and I cut up where it's kind of narrow to take it off, and over here it's narrow. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off, just set it right there. Pull this off, set it right there. Now I'm going to release this, and I wipe this off right away, just around the edges. I keep all of my copper cutters in baggies. I got several of those. And now I want to look around the edges and see, do I need to trim? And yes, I need to trim right up here. So I'm going to cut that off just like that. And just going to push that in. That was just frayed a little. Down here I need to cut. I don't know if you can even see it, but I just need to trim a little bit off down here. There we go. And a little bit off right there. Okay. And then I just want to run my blade around it to smooth it. And you've heard this from many clayers, I know. The more you can do to make your piece presentable before you bake it, the better. The less sanding, etc. you'll have to do. I don't know if I want to cut that off or not right there. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it looks good up there. So it's ready to go in the oven. I mean, easy peasy, just like that. Just so easy. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I might put you on pause for just a second and go back and see what I've got for other cutters. All right, I went and checked my cutters, and I found this bell, another copper cutter. it say it? Oh, it does. Aunt Holly. Copper cookie cutters. Yeah. Anyway, okay, now do I want to put it like this or like this? I kind of like that. So, okay, press, 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 press. And I'm gonna cut this off over here where it's narrow again. And then just, hopefully, I can just get the whole piece off. Okay, there we go. And I'll push that out. And now, looks like I got a little piece of red something there. This looks like it needs a little bit more trimming. So I'm just going to walk around this and I'm going to trim it off. And then I will stick it in the oven. But for now, I'm going to do that when I'm off camera. So that's all I'm going to do. And that's all you need to do. I'll trim the rest of the edges off of that one in a little bit and stick them in the oven. And I'm going to use the rest of this for some earrings. But I promised I would show you some of the things I've been doing. So I'm going to do that quickly. Let's see. I've got 26 and a half minutes in. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's see if I can wipe this off a little bit. And I think what I might do is get rid of my board and put something else up here. Hang on. All right, this has some glue on it. You're going to have to bear with that, but this is what I do some beading on when I'm working with beads, etc. So let me just show you here. I thought oh, so sorry. I had to take a little break there. My dog was down here and barking, so I had to throw the ball for 3 minutes. Anyway, I was going to put my felt piece out here that I usually bead on, but it wasn't a very good backing. So I just thought, well, I'll just use the table itself. Probably needs cleaning, but you can at least see what I'm doing. Yes, these are, there you go. There you go. I will pull a few out here and there so you can see them better. There's several of each. So this is a little snowman. That's the Star of Bethlehem. These are the trees. And let me see if I've got any trees with it. Yes. I haven't tied any ribbons on here. Let me get some of this out of the way. I just hand these out too to people who might want them. Let's see, what else have I got over here? Oh, I've got a little Christmas tree. And let's see here. I've got candy canes. Here's some candy canes. And let's see. Oh, these are my favorite. I absolutely love the Mary and Joseph and Baby Jesus ones. Aren't those pretty? I didn't tie anything on here or here or here yet. I'm not sure I will. Not so sure I will. We'll see. We shall see. Now, this one doesn't have a little tie on it either. What I do is I tie the ribbon on best I can, and then I squirt a little bit of glue on there and push it up so it stays up. Let's see if I have anything different than that. I don't think so. Yeah. I think that those are all the kinds that I've got. Yeah. I gave several of these away to my daughter-in-law's mom so she could give them to people at her office. She saw some of them once and said that she would like, let me bring these down so you can see them better. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Okay. Anyway, you can put them on your purse. You can put them on a lapel, on a sweater. Wherever you want to put them, you can put them because you just pull the bottom of it off like that, and it's a pin. And then when you get through your clothes or your purse or wherever you're placing it, your lapel, you put that back on so you don't get stuck by it. But I just love making these little pins. They're so fun. So I've been doing this, and then let me show you. I've got those in this big old bag here. So what I'm going to do right now is just shove all this right back in. So if you've never made these lapel pins, they are just fun to make. And like I said, my mother-in-law, I did that for my mother-in-law's memorial service, just for all the family members, and it just went over really well. I have a friend who lives in North Carolina, and she said her mom is in her, I think, late 90s. But anyway, they're talking to her about her service and, you know, what's going to happen eventually. And she wanted me to make some pins for her mom. But I said, well, just let me know. Or get back to me about it. And I haven't heard more from her just yet. So eventually she'll get back to me probably. And I'd be happy to make her some pins. All right, so that I want to get out of the way so I can show you some other things. These happen to be another baggie full of stuff. Let me just put it out. These are all made from leftover clay. These little stockings, they're double-sided. And I've drilled all of these. Well, except for these little snowflakes. I haven't drilled these. Those are the only ones I haven't drilled, though. Oh, it looks like I haven't drilled these either. Yeah. Anyway, this was left over from several of my projects. These happen to be just earrings that I made. Christmas earrings. They're big. And then I just put the gold glitter on the back. So I have several of those sets if they want to use them for a necklace or earrings or whatever. But as you can see, I just have lots of different things here. And actually what I'm going to do is I have my sister-in-law beads, and I will give her little things like this, and she'll make things with beads and clay pieces that I give her. So that's what I'm going to do, is just give her some of my things. Anyway, you get the idea. So with anything that's left over that isn't big enough to make a great big ornament or something, then I just make little ones, little trees. You know, they're different sizes, different shapes. Maybe you can see that there. I'm trying to see if there's anything here I haven't shown you. Or I guess I haven't shown you that one. That's different. Let's see here. There's lots of stuff here. Oh, these look like little, I like these. Like little neighborhoods, and the towns have lights. The houses have lights on them for Christmas, and it's snowing. And then I put green on the back. So I've got all kinds of little pieces, odds and ends, but you know, just never throw your clay away. You can always use it for this purpose. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so that's for that part. Let me put these back. I know I didn't show you every single piece, but you get the basic idea. You can, when you have leftover clay like this from what I just made, that's what you can do. You can make little Christmas trees if you've got a little Christmas tree cutter, or snowflakes, or little mittens. I got some little mittens like this, or just circles. You know, there's just circles too that I've made. So there's a lot of things you can do with your leftovers. And then, now I'm going to get to the bigger pieces. I'll show you some bigger pieces that I've got too. I did already put them in there. Let me get it over here, put it in faster. I did already put them in some sacks, you know, little bags that you put things in, craft things. So let me just put this away. Sorry, this is tedious, isn't it? Oh well, gotta learn patience, don't we? And I thank you for your patience. Seriously, I do. I do. All right, so those are those little pieces I'm saving for my sister-in-law. Now I gotta wipe that off, it's a mess. I don't mind making messes, but I like them cleaned up too. So, it's kind of like me with my house. I like a clean house. There's something about me feeling organized if my house is clean. So, and now that my husband's retired, you know, we kind of work on that together, which is nice. All right, here we come. This is my first bin. I've got an old sack from Prime Delivery or whatever, and I put several sacks in here that have ornaments in them. So let me just show you a few. This was made to look like a quilt. Let me see if I can get you down here a little bit better. That one was made to look like a quilt. Isn't that cute, little snowman? And then the back of it is a Christmas print. And that's made to look like a quilt as well. And then I put actually 2 holes in this. So this will get probably a ribbon on this. I'm not sure what color. I'll have to pick that later. So that's that one. Put that one there. This is a little Merry Christmas ornament. And the back has the glitter on it. And this, I might have shown you this. I'm trying to remember if I did or if I did not, but this is a mokumegane, where you press something into the clay and you have layers of clay. So that's what that is. Isn't that pretty? And the back is pretty too. Yeah. I have an instrument called an amalgamator. I think that's what it's called. It's for dentistry, actually. And I saw somebody, and I'm trying to think of his name. He does hearts. He makes hearts. He is so good. He does, oh my goodness, he does just a beautiful job. He was using this once. And this is what they use to put, like, whatever they need to put into your teeth. You see how you can push down on this knob and it pushes something out? Well, all I did is I just took it and pushed it in, and then I put glitter on there. I don't know if you can even tell, but it's so pretty. It's shiny. So that's what I used for that. And when I made the quilt, I used this. You know how quilt makers have this little instrument? So I used it with the clay. Just rolled it along the clay, this way and then this way, diagonally. And the same for the other side. Just zip, 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 and it just looks like stitching. So that's pretty. Okay, so I'll put that there and that there. Let me see. I don't want to show you everything that looks alike. You know, I don't want to do that, but this is a pretty one. And I have a mold. Let's see if I can bring you back out a little ways. I have a mold that I pushed white clay into and brought this out, and then I had to sort of shape it to the shape of this particular cutter. But I had already made a print on the blue, and so it has sort of a bit of a background there, if you can see it. Anyway, that's so pretty. I think it's a very elegant piece to put on like that. So I'll put that up here. Okay, let's see. I got several that look like that, but and then some that look a little bit different. This particular one, I have another. Oh, let's see if I've got that right here. I do. Yeah. I'm looking at where the company that I got it from. It's this. And I just pressed it into here or here or here, and I got this, but made a circle out of it, and then obviously put some glitter on it. You don't have to have glitter. Something's got to shine when it's sitting on the tree, but that's what they look like when they come out. It's really pretty. And this is where I got it from. Decor Molds. let's see, yeah, Decor Molds. And it's called Luell Borders. So let's see if I see anything back here that would tell me something different. I don't think so, just how to use it. So that's what I use for that. And let's see here. I'm gonna pick out a few more here that, oh, this is the same kind of thing, only this is a gold. Like this, only this is gold. I think that's really pretty. The gold is beautiful. Here's one, and I did this a little differently too. I used a different part of a mold. You can see the difference. Do you see that the inlay here is different? And it just makes it really pretty. Okay, let me see what else I've got over here. Oh, this is very different. I will show you this one. This is a little bit bigger. And you can see that I put a print on the back with the stencil. And then I pushed this color into the mold and got this. And then, so it's copper, red, and white. I think that's really pretty. It's big. It's big. All right, put that over there. And, oh, this is a sleigh. I only made one sleigh. I'm not into Santa, but I did make a sleigh. It's kind of an antique look. It says Merry Christmas, and then I put the little red balls on it. And then, isn't that gorgeous, that red? Ooh, how pretty. So, that'd be pretty on somebody's tree. All right, put that over there. And let's see. Oh, this. I love this. I used a silk screen on this one. Oh, I just love this. Isn't that cute? It's just so pretty. But it, the silk screen with the trees, and then the lake, and then the sky, the, you know, twilight sky, and then there's a star. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, so that's that. Let's see if I can find one that's maybe a little bit different. A little bit more different to show you. I don't know that. Well, they're all different, but I made some of these too. These are very simple. Some are big, some are small. It just says, Jesus loves you. And then the back has that Christmas. I used Pearl-X powders on that, can you tell? It's pretty. And then that. So these are just smaller ornaments. And let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I used some sequins on this one, this tree. Put this down here so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Take some of these out of here. Yeah. Let's see. I got some candy canes here. Well, I've got a stocking. Let me get that out. With the balls on the top there and the blue on the back. Isn't that pretty? And let's see. What else have I got? I've got some little mitten ornaments. Okay, there we go. And that's just very simple. It's very small compared to my hand. If you look at this, how much bigger that is. So that's those. And let's see. Oh, I love this one too. This is the manger scene. So that's pretty. Obviously I drilled 2 holes. And then I was having a hard time getting this through there. And excuse me, I wanted for sure to have it red and white for the blood of Jesus and also for the purity, the white. Anyway, So I wanted to use that for sure. And so I decided I'd put some jump rings in here. Isn't that pretty? That really sparkles on the back. So it looks like it's framed. And then I had mixed the clay together and made it look like the sky, and it was, the sun was going down. So I really like that one too. Well, let's see if I've got anything else I think you might like. That one. Oh, this one I put, is very similar to that other one I showed you, but I put a backing, different colored backing on it. This is Jade and Mint Fimo clay with white. Isn't that pretty? That's really a pretty color. Jade and mint together are gorgeous. There's jade and mint in these prints too, if you can tell. I just love that. Another Mokumigane. Hope I'm saying that right anyway. Let's see if there's anything. All right, let me get my other little box. Put these aside. And this is what I've been doing for the last several months. Oh, remember I showed you this, the pin? This is, actually, this is a small ornament. I just love that. There we go. I have one in here. Oh yeah, I do. I finished a couple of them off differently, and I like this. I like this. The twine and the ball, I like it. And it gives it some weight. So let's see if I can bring that back out a little bit. There we go. This was so tedious to do. Oh my goodness. I've got this copper chain, and I as soon as I went and got it out of the back here, I thought that would look absolutely perfect around this. And so I started to measure and cut, and I had to glue it on. And I glued it on, and then after I had it all glued on, that just took so much time. Then I put resin front and back because I wanted to make sure I got resin into the ball chain too. So it would stay there. And yes, it was glued, but I wanted to make sure it stayed on. So that's that, but that has to be, that's my favorite. I love that. Let me see, what else have I got here? That, oh, and then I made these. These kind of look like, isn't that pretty? You know that china that you see? I'm trying to think of the name of it, and I can't think of the name of it. Aren't those pretty? Joy, peace, and then I've got hope and love. I'm not going to pull them out of there since you've seen these two, but I just think that's really, really, really pretty. And then I have these. I made two other ones that are a little bit different. This one says rejoice, and this one says Jesus loves you, which is true. Jesus loves you, and so you should rejoice. That is true. Okay, so those go with this. As you can see, glitter is coming off the back a little bit. These aren't resined. This is after I've dipped it. After I've dipped these. Remember in the very last video I said I put glitter on a paper plate, and pretty thick, and then I spray this after it's been baked, and I just lay it on top of that glitter and kind of just shake it around and move it around, press it down, and then I bring it up and it sticks to it because I spray it with that shellac first. Then I kind of let it all dry, and then I come back and I spray it again, at least 2 more times with shellac. But you still lose a little glitter. But you do that with a lot of ornaments that you find these days. Okay, I've got this one that just simply says Merry Christmas. But it's a mixture of white clay and this darker blue clay, and then as you mix it, it makes the lighter blue in the inside there. So Hopefully you can see that. Whoops, go this way. Okay. And then it's just that on the back. I just, there's some glitter back there, but I thought the clay was pretty, so I didn't put anything over that. And let's see here. Let's see. I like this size, this ornament size. As you can tell, I've made several like this. But here's one with those balls across. You know what? I should show you this. I think I may have shown you these before. But I ordered these ones. And basically, look at what you can do. You can open it up. So you put your long piece of clay in here. You have to open it up and lay the clay in there. And then I take it and I push it together. Push, push, push. And then I just trim off the top with one of my blades. And then what I do is I turn it over and I begin to pinch it from the back, and it releases that long string of clay. But it's no longer just a string of clay, it's the pearls. So, okay, let's do this. So it makes these larger ones or the smaller ones. And I do not remember where I ordered this. It's been a while. So that's that. And let's see if I've got anything else in here. Oh, this is so cute. I like this one. This is my, whoops, I'll bring you down. Hang on a minute here. My two little penguins. Aren't they cute? And it's snowing. I just think that's so cute. And this is a snowflake. And that's the back of it. Ah, isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. So that's that one. And, oh, here's another of the penguins. I just made it a little bit different. I don't know that I really like it, but it works. And then I actually put in something that you can use for, oh goodness, for necklaces. I put that inside. And I wanted to make it look like it had that, you know how Christmas balls have that little piece on the top? So that's what that's supposed to be. Anyway, that's that one. And then I made some of these. Let's see. Yes, and I drilled them up here at the top there. So that's pretty. Put some silver on the back, silver glitter. That's that one. Here's another one similar, but it has a different print on the back of it. And then again, it has the pearls across the front and the blue. And let's see here. I think that's about it, everybody. Let me see if I have something else over here. Oh, this is kind of an oddball. I'll show it to you anyway. This is an ornament with ornaments on it. An ornament with ornaments. And then the background, I had used a stencil and I made, I don't know if I turn it certain ways, maybe you can see the polka dots. They're rather large polka dots, but they're very light in color, but you can see them. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. That's that one. And then this one, this is pretty. Yeah, just a Christmas holly. And the back has the green on it. And here's a stocking. Same print, only it's a stocking. And green on back of that. And I have several here. I don't want to show you absolutely everything because, okay, I think that's a good representation of what I've made before. But let me bring some of these back in. There we go. I've got a mess, but you can put up with me, can't you? Please. Oh, and this back is pretty too. Look at, see? And then the back. More of the jade came out than the mint, and more of the mint here. But still you see the jade. I love mint and jade together. So pretty. Okay, so that, and that, and this one. Let's see. There's all kinds of things here. And put Jesus in the middle there. Okay. Well, I know that's a lot for you, but I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of it. You know, sometimes all it takes is just to see what somebody else is doing to get you going, and hopefully that has spurred some imagination in you. And yes, they take time. They take a lot of time to make. But isn't that the point? When you want to give someone a gift, you want to put your heart and soul into it and bless somebody. So that's all I'm going to show you for tonight, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I don't know that I'll see you another time before Thanksgiving, but maybe between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I will see you again. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you again. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you, and have the most blessed Thanksgiving. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a blessed Christmas and time with your family. And I just send my love to all of you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.